Okay, we're late because my entire audio setup decided to explode. I have this really awesome thing Yasuhiro helped me set up to, getting the best audio I can. And my computer updated last night and decided, hey, all of your disabled audio drivers from all these different devices you used over the years? Yeah, let me re-enable them all. And I'm like, you monster, why? So I had to spend like the past hour fixing all that. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get a prediction up for Friday Night Fights. We're only going to set it for, no, we're just going to do, it's 2 minutes. F it, we'll just do 10, and whatever happens, happens. Whew. How y'all doing? Wee Woo here. I am a little wired. Stream's going to be interesting today because we don't have DayZ tonight. I might make it up on Sunday, but Razor said he's busy IRL. I could bug Ian for it, but I feel bad because I've been asking Ian a lot recently to help me with server dev. So I want to give him a bit of day off. He probably would, but I don't want to be. Are you ever? How do I word it? You can tell I'm hyper though right now, but have you ever been in that situation where you have someone that's constantly helping you out and you just don't want to like constantly strain them because you don't want to feel bad essentially? Safe zone dropped in 5 minutes. Okay, cool. 10 minutes was perfect. So, it's something like that. So instead, I'll just ask Razor, if he's free Sunday in the evening, because yeah, we'll make it up then. But anyway, Rome, Angel, Charlotte, Ghost Wolf, X Baron, Ian, how y'all doing? But today's stream schedule is as follows. We'll be covering rounds 1 and 2 of FNF. I have to be somewhere in, let's see, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. 2 hours, though. I am finally freakingly going to go over to the 5th OML and play an op on the ground because I've been meaning to do that for like the past, I want to say 6 weeks. But my buddy, just every single time there has been like something that gets in the way, but finally our schedules line up. And then after that's done, I'm going to stream some mission dev. We're going to bullshit, have fun, and then I am getting out of here, and you will not see me till tomorrow. I have 2 bushels of apples that I need to juice. And then I need to do about a 20-minute boil on both with a shit ton of cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and clover. And I need to basically get like 5 or 6 gallons worth of juice out of all of that and ferment the hell out of it. So we'll see how things go. Apple cider essentially. I got it's gonna be 1 part Golden Delicious, 2 parts Gala, and 1 part Red Delicious. Because Granny Smith isn't in season, but that would have added a nice tartness to it. So that'll then be fermented with. I haven't decided which yeast strain I'm going to use just yet. I think I have a lot of EC 118 still around, but I might also just do various yeast strains just to do a flavor profile breakdown in the next year, make a more potent batch, but that's everything I'm going with right now. Sam, welcome, buddy. This is Friday Night Fights. I haven't even started breaking down the round yet because we still have like 3 minutes. But anyway, let's break down the round. So we still have about 8 minutes left on the betting, so if you got channel points, feel free to go and do what you want. Otherwise, tasks here, Blue 4 are going to be defending a sector and a terminal site. Op 4 are going to be attacking it. Briefing is, it is a kilometer render distance, no fortify point for the defenders, and it says 65 minutes, but it's a 60-minute round of 10-minute safe start, and then 50 minutes for the match. No building points, no, it's noted. Op 4 safe start is hidden, so Blue 4 doesn't know where that is. So Blue 4 have this island base. Op 4, their position is hidden from Blue 4, so it's any of these islands, because Blue 4 knows that Op 4 only has boats, so naturally it's going to be some sort of naval attack. Or they just spawn to the south and they'll run right in, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Regardless, no performance tweaks on the parameters. That is good. All right, loadout for Blue 4 are going to be 2020 modern day uniforms for Marine Woodland. So we've got 416 platforms here. Well, not 416. No, this Spar 16 platform. All right, Spar is usually the vanilla name, but some sort of M4 based platform. God, someone was showing me a rifle early, and I couldn't immediately identify that it was a 416, because I'm going to be honest, all ARs look very similar. We got a Mark 11 for their marksman rifle, a 249 for their light machine gunners, AT4s for their light anti-tank, and then 240s for their medium machine gunners. Blue 4 have 2 transport Humvees, a scoped 240 with the Elkin, and 2 M2 statics. Op 4, meanwhile, are going to be Russian Marine kits, so we got AK-74s, GP-25 grenade launchers, SVDs, RPKs, RPG-7s, and PKPs, and then we've got 4 50 cal boats and 4 transport boats, but all of them should be able to fit like 8 or so people. Looking at our roster, we have Orphe Oliver commanding for Blue 4, Grav as the platoon medic, Riley, France, Liv, Fancy, Emil, Micus, and Tom are all together, Kabubi, Fonz, Bursty, Sancho, Skipu, Banks, Ryan, Shantz, Snodge Bear, and Pilgrim together in Charlie, and then Vanderhuge, Kaka, and Vonken are under Echo. Eric commanding Op 4, Nemesis leading Alpha with Katz, Cullis, Nekomata, Whiplash, Wayne, and Korvac, Piranha leading Charlie with Tackleberry, Mike, Ash, and Falcon. And then NASA leading Delta with Depso, Zixme, Lieutenant Dan, Kremet, Cheeseburger, Lolo, Pogren, Cuboid, and Rizbo. All right, I'm just going to say this right now. If you bet Blue 4, you're fucking nuts. No offense to Blue 4's players. All these guys are solid players in FNF, but this is an absolutely stacked fucking team on Op 4. I would actually be very surprised if Op 4 lost this. This is just on skill level alone. Blue 4, I mean, we're doing an island defense, so if Op 4 just, like, drive right up to the coast and get mag dumped, then, you know, obviously Blue 4 is going to win this one.
Oh my god, you're here?
Yeah, I've been here for a while, Dream. How you doing?
I just fucking looked on your Discord and saw you were live. Wait, what the fuck? Where did you come from?
I literally, like, tried to talk to you for a few minutes, and you weren't here, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get started then, and whenever you're here, you're here.
Probably when I went to go redo my shield.
That's all good. Anyway, we got the sector marked and then the terminal marked in the yellow zone. Blue 4 immediately driving some vehicles down to just make sure Op 4 hasn't spawned anywhere on this island. I'm going to be curious to see where Op 4 deploys. What we'll probably see is them deploy on one of these farther islands to set up an Overwatch element or a base of fire. And then either we're going to see boats then come around and dismount, or they're just going to swim and cover each other. So
I like Emil's idea. Emil's immediately moved to just the southern side of the airstrip and gone onto this tower. I hope one of them's opted to load the
someone put $250,000 on Blue 4. Good God.
Vehicles.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to be honest, if any of the boats with people get caught out of position, they're going to get annihilated, and that's going to be a massive amount of killers.
Pogrom for Blue 4, he's got, like, direct lines on where the...
Yeah, with that scoped.
From. But it's only a 240, so... I mean, it'll still do damage, but...
So it's only a render distance of a click, so he can't see these boats right now. Even with the fade of the edge, he might...
Yeah, he sees them. He sees them. He's just caught them. Like, very much on the edge.
But it's a rendered... So if I go on the map and then I look, it's...
Oh, are they longer?
Yeah, I mean, they're like a click and a half away, so I don't think he sees
right.
them.
It just looked like he was watching.
But yeah,
like...
it's because no, you're right. But our vision goes longer than a click and a so hydrate, you got it.
All right, so yeah, they're going for the full round, going straight up from the north side, which yeah, that works. Both M2s are at spawn now. God damn it.
I think really the best thing Blue 4 can utilize is definitely the scoped turret, because this thing with the scope, with no recoil, you can treat it as a sniper that you can just shoot really fast and headshot people with. I know FNF's time to kill is a little difficult sometimes, but I mean, if you just mag dump their face.
Yeah, it's based on vibes. That's what the time to kill is just based on vibes.
Angel before. I know I need to process some more asks. It's just there's so many.
Cool.
And then I have to keep opening the mod set and then looking.
Oh no! They have they spotted them? Is they fighting? No. Oh no! It's a Huntire. The worst Huntire in the world.
So, Orphe, if he were to look right, he would be within the kilometer range to see these boats. But where's that Huntire? It's off to the left. So the Huntire would be able to see the boats.
Just depends if he's looked the right way first.
I'm going to be honest, if you are on that thing, just like literally put the camera as high up as you can and then just spin it, because that'll give you a full tactical laydown of everything, but I can't believe Op4 might actually completely sneak around and deploy on the northern side. That's going to put so much Blue 4 out of position.
Manage, but don't get me started on TTK. I've learned Ace is terribly inconsistent, and I hate it. Yeah.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
Ace was made like different things. Like they made different things at different times, so they're all sort of, and they have to come in with all these different.
It's going
mods.
good, Rome. Bloodwind's on her bachelorette party for the weekend, so I'm home alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a fuck ton of cider.
But yeah, they've done it. Red 4 have done it.
Yeah, I'm.
And no Blue 4 no.
That's kind of surprising that no Blue 4 no. I see Grav and Orthy pulling south, but do they know? Did they maybe hear the boats?
Maybe. They aren't the quietest thing in the world.
Here, I'm gonna go to where they were and just listen, see if I can hear that last boat coming in. I think I could barely hear it around my music.
It depends on how high they have their own effects volume there.
Pogren's dragging the turret north. Yeah, so they know that Op4 is deploying from the northern side. So it'll be interesting, though, seeing Charlie deploy. It's a smaller team, but they can deploy on the flank and get right on top of the position, so they'll be a flanking force. But we still have a good chunk of Blue 4 on the southern side.
I mean,
Dragon
most
5th.
of Blue 4 are centered around the sector objective, which is fine enough. They don't really need to watch the terminal objective. They just
Clarifying
need to
5th
watch
OML, not Dragon
objectives.
5th. Dragon is
So
Sergeant.
they are in a safe position. It's just allowing Blue 4 to get, Red 4 to get on the island without a fight was
40k off will be in 2 hours.
Which obviously they didn't know until the very last minute, but... And Kaka starts firing, takes out Nemesis immediately, downs him. Kaka's got that mark on his motto.
Yeah, so that higher caliber is going to be a little easier at taking people down. Question is, can he line up a shot? We're hearing machine gun fire coming in as well.
Here comes Charlie on the
Charlie's going to dismount on the rear. They did put a few guys down to try to cover them, but it's not a lot.
And there goes Kaka.
Yep. There's so much suppression of fire. Eventually, he's going to get taken down. That was done by a PK, a PKP.
Nemesis managed to pull back. You've got Charlie just laying down fire support.
They're just going to suppress that hill. Charlie's going to come in. They're basically going to go for the terminal, and then we're going to see an L-shaped attack on the objective. And there's still so much Blue 4 out of position. Looks like they're trying to now mount up to push in, but at this point, I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, Emil's just watching in the vehicle. If that vehicle had a gun on top of it, that would be a really nice position for Emil, but
It's hiding under.
Emil's just scouting with the speed. Yeah, but here goes Hana.
I think Blue 4 have enough defenders on the western side to potentially hold off Op4's Delta squad coming in. What I'm concerned about is the eastern attack. We do see it looks like Blue 4 sending Alpha to go up and reinforce, but it might be too late because Harana's already in the terminal room, and I don't see any traps in here.
No, the other issue is, I mean, if one of these has an AT stick, then everyone in this Humvee's dead.
Yeah, if the Humvee pulls up too much, but I don't think anyone on Op4 is close enough to exploit that.
Oh, is Hana going to get caught out? Nope, Hana managed to run the wall.
Oh, a lot of people pounded points on Op4.
And here goes Emil, peppering shots down on Mike. Falcon stuck in the water. Falcon has become fish.
Falcon does like playing as a fish, don't get me wrong. I just saw AT fire get exchanged on the western island.
So they're probably going to touch off the terminal. They really need to get in there if they're going to touch it off. But I think they're worried about someone sitting in there camping it.
Yeah, well, they got 40 seconds to make a decision. Riley's going to have to go for it at this point. Riley does a quick breach, realizes there's no one in here, and there we go. Yeah, not another Corvette where he runs up and doesn't touch the terminal, and you're like, what are you doing?
Zixme in the... Oh, Zixme's AFK. He's just sitting in the boat.
I'm a little worried about the west, because they're starting to get right on top of the search sector.
Yeah, but the Western, they've been caught out in this one little open area with barely enough trees to protect them.
Sancho isn't covering the doorway, tries to spin around, but Depso gets the kill.
This is slowed down because one half of the Op4 attackers just decided to stop while the other one continued on. to the western side push forward.
Yeah, the Western group is actually getting some advantage here into the sector itself. Blue 4 is now panicking and trying to send forces up as now Op 4 is trying to push ahead. This is actually becoming a little more even because Blue 4 are also able to take the terminal. Just watch. Oh, Lolo barely got that kill.
But NASA's going to push here. You've got Skipu and Ryan in the building.
Ooh, I just watched Skipu get sniped by either Depso or Pogo there.
Oh, damn. You have Banks on top of the thing here.
I think Blue 4's best bet isn't to try to rush back and take the sector. I think it's to slowly and cautiously go around to this. Ooh, Cuboid takes a grenade by Ryan there. But Blue 4 needs to just pick off who they can. And then when Op 4 try to transition over to the east, Banks has a great position, but Lolo found him, and Lolo gets the kill.
What a kill by Lolo. Banks can get a shot.
Volume by fire with that PKP is no joke, but with Blue 4...
Banks had the 249, I think.
Yeah.
No, the 240 Bravo.
I think the stability of the PK is a little better than the 240, but a 249 is going to beat out anything.
Chance firing down Lieutenant Dan.
With a lawn toss, but it looks like it hit the wall. Oh, but Snodgeper puts a GL right in his face. Wow. Great coordination by Blue 4 there. And again, I think all Blue 4 really needs to worry about is just killing as much Op 4 they can here.
Fons doesn't see it. Armor players don't look up. But Lolo backs off.
But Lolo's, yeah, he doesn't realize he's got forces right on top of him. And 2 Blue 4 entering the sector. I'm not sure if that's going to actually pause the sector. Oh, but NASA gets a sick GL onto Fons. Snodgepair tries to return fire. Yep.
I think Lolo's just going to watch door. Lolo might spawn. Oh, yep, spots Fons. And there you go.
Gamers never look up.
Gamers never look up. Armor players never fucking look up. And you have the other terminal that got reinforced by Alpha now. Now it's a proper fight. Everyone sort of got into it, but you're going to have just this die Delta Force sweep around.
Blue 4 still have a decent chance at this, but at the same time, if Op 4 now sends the other forces across the way, it's going to start enveloping the Blue 4 element here. We need to see some critical kills here by Blue 4. Falcon trying to get a grenade on Emil, but it bounces over.
That was a charge, though. Emil might have a really nice...
Eric gets a kill on 1 Blue 4 member. Emil pushing Falcon.
Oh,
reload war.
Emil has...
Because there's literally 2 other shooters. Cullis and Nekomata start pumping into Emil there, and that gets him taken out.
What info, Emil?
Pumping lead, you horny bastard. Nemesis under fire from Liv. Oh, and both Nemesis and the guy behind him get killed by a mix of France, Fancy, and Liv shooting. The building where the terminal is in is not invincible. It just took damage on all of its windows. AT tries to go out on the 50 cal boat. It misses, but the 50 cal boat's targeting something to the rear.
No, it's targeting Emil's old vehicle down the ocean way, which has had no one on it for the past 10 minutes, and they've just been shooting it constantly rather than shooting at the enemies in the buildings, which I think has now ended up in one of them dying in the boat.
All right, there are 12 Op 4 and only 7 Blue 4 remaining, and I just watched NASA get a nice GL kill there, so 6. And the knockout by Harana on the rooftop. And now this building is pretty much open. Look at that grenade toss by Harana going right on to Liv. Gets a knockout right on Liv. Harana, I'm not even sure is going to notice that body.
Liv tries to jump scare Hana.
France wakes back up. NASA throwing grenades in. Riley almost takes a noob too, but the bushes save him. But Pogo now mag dumping and gets killed. And I think this is GG because there's only, what, 30 seconds left on that terminal. France could run back down and play defense. We do have smokes and flares deployed around here. Ooh, almost a friendly fire incident by Harana. Or by NASA hitting Harana.
Why is the flares so
Panic grenade gets thrown outside. Hack is restarted. And France ran out of ammo with only 2 shots left in that magazine. Gets taken out. Liv woke back up, trying to run around, but we only have... Oh, the timer completely reset.
Liv went into the building that you can't...
The wrong way.
Liv might be able to get in there because she has the 249.
249, Liv! You had the 249! You had Harana dead to rights!
It doesn't matter. Dixme is still...
And that is GG. There was another Blue 4 member that just got taken out.
Got Ryan back here who's just searching for all the corpses of his dead friends.
I'm going to be honest, as I predicted that round, I think that just fell to the PvP. I think Op4 had a really great plan. Blue 4 had a really great plan. They tried to, like, basically counterattack what was going on. Well, but again, it just came down to the fact that we have, I'm going to be honest, better players on Op4 than Blue 4 on average. I rarely give that advantage out because PvP can be so unpredictable, but...
Lolo with 5 kills. I think Lolo was the player of the game here. Lolo just maneuvered through every single building
with that PKP.
And killed everything.
Absolutely brutal. Falcon has sent me a DM on Discord, apparently, in quotes. So we're just gonna rush the terminal and leave? Me. What if we what if they rush and defend it? Like FNF, not Friday Night Fight.
Oh,
and capture and run away, for fuck's sake. Goddamn.
NASA's gonna die.
Rush flag. I don't think he is. You underestimate how silly the explosions are in this game.
I'm fucking dead. Oh, Ryan's back to reclaim some honor. Ryan.
He's treating the 249 like an assault rifle. What he should be doing is proning that weapon. There we go. But Lolo's now going to get the kill, or Korvac is.
Oh, that was...
Korvac did because Lolo's at 4, which means he friendly fired. But if you have a light machine gun and you're prone and it has a bipod, just rest the weapon and hold the trigger down because you have 200 rounds.
The player of the game zicks me. After sitting on the boat for the entire game.
Oh, he finally showed up. It would be so funny if Blue 4 was barely winning, and then Zixme shows up and just kills everybody, you know? Oh, we got Bay showing up. Excellent.
It would be a very, very Zixme thing to do.
It would be, honestly. Falcon, did you live?
Well, that was fast. 25 minutes plus... That was a 15-minute round. Because of the 10-minute safe start.
Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta like them quick, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't use those with Dream. Anyway. My chat will understand. Alright. We got another new map right here. That's what the ladies tell me exactly. Alright, solid Op4 victory. Trying to think here. Let's go ahead. And adjust our commands. What do we got here? The map is going to be Doge. China. Literally has Doge and Nia in it. God damn, this is a cursed map already. Whoever made that, I salute you. Alright, this is round 2. Where... Let's see, Blue 4 is attacking. 3 caches and a sector. Blue 4 has a 5% numbers advantage. Two M1... Okay. 2 M113s. 1 M1132 M2, which I think is an MRAP. An MH6 Little Bird, which is only a transport. Another 1134, that's just an unarmed MRAP, so I won't write it down. And LAV-25.
Yeah, you'd think after going through surgery, you know, all this stuff, that the chat, they would be like a little bit nicer to you. But I've just had someone type, what I'm hearing is you like people gooping into your eye, and I don't really know how to feel about that.
That's... I'm gonna be honest, I'm the one that's been doing this for a long time, and even I think that's a little too far.
And I just got bonked. Okay, brilliant.
Damn. Alright, 2 BMP3s, 2 Quartz Statics.
Okay, no, we're not starting this whole SLM prick thing.
PKM. SL prick?
No, I do not like people gooping into my eye.
I thought it was SL Epstein. What was it last night?
Sleffrey Dreamstein.
Sleffrey Dreamstein, yes! And your private island, right?
Well, apparently I'm not called that in Alcatraz anymore, Alligator Alcatraz, so it's okay.
I'm still annoyed with how my Wednesday went down because I literally got all my time taken. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, entertaining people, family, that's fine, great, you know, wedding's coming up, I get it. But literally, like, lost all my time to finish up Alligator Alcatraz.
Guys, I'm not
That's
going to
okay,
be
there's
called,
always next week.
I'm not going to be called Sleffrey Dreamstein in Alligator Alcatraz.
Did you sign up for that op? Because I will literally make that your slot name.
I did.
What did you sign up as? Go. You need to change it. Because when we do meme ops like that, what I'll do is I'll literally take anyone's like slotted name and I'll just like copy and paste that into the roster, and then I'll literally just name everyone's slot that because I'm just like, F it, it's a meme op. We're here to have fun.
Okay, guys, what's funnier, and I'm sure the chat will go in my favor, Waifu Guard's Toy
Different
or
teams.
Sleffrey Dreamstein?
Sleffrey Dreamstein, then Waifu Guard. Because you're all going to get beaten by the waifus. It's fine.
Okay, well, I guess I'm Sleffrey Dreamstein now.
Look, chat. Do you want to see an op where before they try to escape, I just have improved melee system on, and I set it so they get knocked unconscious, and then we just have like 5 or 6 anime women just beat the shit out of the player base. I mean, I think that's borderline fetish material, but I think it would be funny just to like watch everyone get the shit kicked out of them.
Can we find some like voice actors to like do the like pretend to be the beaters, just to really sell it?
So what you're saying is I need to ask Bloodwind if she's available next Thursday morning.
Yes.
I can ask. I don't think she's gonna be off from work though at that time. That's the issue.
I've re-signed up as Sleffrey Dreamstein.
Or just stock anime moaning noises. I could probably set sound triggers to that, but that's gonna be even more.
Because you know Ian's gonna be.
There is a mod. Oh, yeah,
no.
Ian's just gonna be playing that Oni-chan bullshit.
Yeah, constantly. We're gonna be playing fucking Daisy again with the fox.
What does the fox say? Oni-chan, apparently.
Oni-chan all the time.
You know, Axe, you're probably right, but...
He's voicing now while playing.
Oh, wow.
What are you talking about? I will not be doing anime girl voices. And my range isn't that far. Do you know what I keep getting? It's like, oh, does it work? Like, everyone keeps asking me if the eye works, and it's like, guys, I didn't get it out. I didn't get the didn't get the fucking eye out. Constantly, I just get, does it work? Like, yes, guys, yes.
Do you have it covered still, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go back and watch my Pog VOD from yesterday, I had my webcam on the entire time.
So here's the thing about Alligator. I'm answering a question in chat. I can't do minefields in Alligator Alcatraz because then the alligators will probably hit the mines. But you don't realize there isn't a minefield. It is literally an alligator field. I had Audrey Hotto re-scripts because we've done chickens, we've done bunnies, we've even... Actually, I don't remember if we've done goats. We re-scripted the Ravage AI to an alligator mod. So basically, whenever we spawn a zombie from the Ravage mod, it instead hides the zombie and attaches an alligator to it. And then the alligator will do its animations in sync with the zombie AI, and it'll eat you.
Is it going to be one of those really funny ones where you see where the alligator retakes a, like, say if it did like an enhanced movement climb, it would turn into a humanoid figure?
No, it's not going to pull that Project Zomboid dog thing. It would be funny, but no. The AI don't by default use enhanced movement and animations like that. There might be a mod that allows for that, but I'm not going to run it because what that would mean is if sometimes when you do attachments like that, it turns the animal sideways. So you would just literally have an alligator just T-pose all of a sudden.
The scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Just T-poses and then resets and then just charges at you.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Just climbs over a wall, it's T-posed, and then it just forms back into an alligator.
So I remember way back when, this is like probably 2019, maybe even 2018, when Devour King was first making Necrophage and we were doing test ops. He didn't have half of the animations made for the bully. So what happened when he used enhanced movement with the bully to climb around fences, it would T-pose. And then he would just sprint after you with the sprint animation of the bully. So we're like, what the fuck is that? And we stare at it. All of a sudden it vaults the wall, but it literally just T-poses and then phases through the wall. And then just sprints at you. And I really wish I was recording that back in the day, because I screamed pretty fucking loud to the point God, that was back... Yeah, I was when I was home with my parents. God. Because that was 6 years ago. But yeah, no, I screamed like a little bitch. Because just imagine, you think you're safe, and then all of a sudden, the bully T-poses through a wall, and then just fucking full sprints on you. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
I'm getting goosebumps just remembering it. God damn.
I wonder if we'll be doing another, Do you remember, God, a few years ago we did the Halloween up? Like, just very randomly?
I have had someone commission me for a Halloween up. It's going to be a Slender Man thing.
No, do you remember the one that... do you remember the one that we did? It was me, you...
Which one?
I can't remember who the other people were, but it was meant to be a storied one. I think it was run by Devourer, and it was the first iteration of Grandpa coming through. Do you remember that one?
That was the small map, the American one, where we were on a farm. That was really fun. I still think I have that footage somewhere, but it's funny as fuck.
I have. There's obviously the two. There's the clip where I rush. I think it's the bully, and I get fucking bitch slapped. And then there's the one where I look up in the sky, and so I really want to run another one of those. Maybe not Grandpa again. Maybe we let him die.
So I know my schedule is going to be whacked till the 21st, and then after that, I am free as a bird to run ops whenever the fuck I can, because hopefully by then family will, you know, go back. I can go enjoy life. Because I want to run a shit ton of Arma ops, personally. I do not recognize this map at all. This is a new one. Holy shit.
Doing my fucking... my commands.
Bottom left, there's a big-ass prison.
Oh,
hell
nice.
Yeah. You know what, before we move to Arma 4, I'd love to get a bunch of, like, at least 20 or 30 people and do, like, a prison roleplay thing and just, like, watch it devolve and just sit there and laugh at everyone.
I had this idea, like, a few months ago to do that, but, like, make it really in-depth, so, like, there's, like, a whole, like, there's an actual like, week of gameplay.
You don't need to make it in-depth, you just need to run it for an hour and give all of the, It's not the prisoner's dilemma, it's that one experiment where, everyone in power just becomes a little sadistic, and then you just see how much the guards take before they realize they can pull their fists out and start beating the shit out of the guards and stealing their shit. That's what I want to see.
I had the idea, it's like, what's it called? It's not Prison Arc, it's the other one.
Oh, it's going to be a long one, though. Look at Blue Force spawn and look at where Op 4 is. It's multiple clicks away. Oh.
What's it called? There's the Prison Escape game, the really, like, 8-bit looking one.
Isn't that just called Prison Escape?
No, it's got...
Because it's Prisoner Escape and Architect, where you build the prison.
Yeah. Marlon, hello. Sorry. I've been neglecting
the
travel,
Escapist.
doing my, things. Escapists. I had an idea to do that. So you fill every single like drawer or stuff with things. Because there's I can't remember what it was. There's a crafting module, but then also your one is really funny because then you give the players the landscape and then it's up to them.
Oh, there we go.
But how do you decide who's like the guards and who is the?
I would probably just say, you know, here's the slotting time, and then probably watch 3 or 4 people use one of their rights to slot early just to take the guards.
I probably would, to be fair. No, I'd use it. Wait, would you be the warden?
No. The striker is the AT variant. There's no way. It's loaded. It's loaded to bear. They actually have the toe striker.
Oh god.
Oh, one of the caches exploded.
Oh, that's good.
I guess it was hidden in this little block thing, and when the game loaded, it broke. Nice.
Blame Marlon.
No, I blame you.
Okay, yeah.
What was it last night in part of fucking...
Yes, it was like
everyone's
this.
just chilling, and then because I died, and then someone goes, "Oh yeah, you get on
Oh, they got a
radio,"
little base.
And you go,
someone just drove up to where Dream just died, and then immediately got blown up because there was another thing. And the first thing someone responded with was it Dream?
Yeah, that was Lolo, because Lolo was the one that did it. But yeah, no. So that's for Pog. I had AT teams out there because chat really wanted me to kill you. And the only thing I will admit with last night that I was a little too bloodthirsty on was 2 people that I sniped in the face in the beginning, because they literally just walked up on the road and stood in the open and tried to make trenches, and I shot them. There is an argument that I was too bloody, but at the same time, I can counter-argue and say, well, why are they running up to the edge of a position and then just, like, making trenches in the open? But anyway, Dream started engaging with his real kit. I heard it. I sent AT teams over there. I found him. I blew him up. 2 minutes later, Bradley literally pulls up to that same position while I'm trying to pull the AT teams away. Start shooting. I'm like, bet. And then I just move the A team over there and then blow them up and then, you know, move forward.
And then I immediately get blamed because they thought I died directly after I died the first time. And before anyone says, I knew that was a stupid idea, guys. I literally said on command short range, I went, "Hey guys, can I become a Ridge Rider tank?" They went, "Yeah, go ahead." And then I just started riding the entire ridge until I reached the AT teams and was like, "Yeah, this is a bad idea."
All right, let's actually start going over the mission. So, Blue 4 are going to be attacking, but both sides always say defend. One of these caches already blew up, and then there is a sector to also defend. Op 4 is defending, Blue 4 is attacking. Briefing, we have 1,500 meters of render distance, so our full render distance in the spectator interface. Fortify defense is going to be 80 points. Color is going to be green, 65 minutes, 15 minutes to say start, 15-minute round. Notes, both mic teams have 1 HE rocket available, and then limited zoom for ammo on the 1135 with the Crows, which is, I think, the AT striker. Mission rules: don't build on the tops of buildings taller than existing buildings, with the exception is 1 layer of sandbags. That's the standard. OCAP is running fine. Blue 4 are going to be German Bundeswehr kits. So we got G36s with 203 grenade launchers, Mark 11s for the marksman rifle, Mark 48. No, this is a mini-me. For the light machine gunner, AT4s for the light anti-tank, MG3s for the medium machine gunners, and then a Carl Gustav for the medium anti-tank, and then the MP7 for the crewmen and pilots. They got an MRZR, which is probably going to be given to the AT team because it's a nice scouting vehicle. An MH1's, not an MH1Z, Jesus, an MH6 Little Bird, which is just a transport one. You can carry people on the benches. Sometimes you see Blue 4 put some of their machine gunners on the bench seat so they can, you know, use it as an air asset. Single LAV-25 with 70 rounds of AP for the autocannon. We got the 1134 here, which is a tow Humvee, and it's only got 2 tow launches, which, if they're lucky, can destroy both or at least one of the BMP3s that Op4 has. And then we have an M1132, which is the striker with the... I didn't even see it had the mine-sweeping arm, but it's got a Crow System 50 cal on it, which is nice. And then we got 2 113s that are transports. Op4, meanwhile, the loadout is going to be Russian Cossack kits, so AK-74s, SVDs for the marksman, RPKs for the light machine guns, PKPs for the medium machine guns, RPG-7s, usually with 2 warheads for the light anti-tank, RPG-32 for the medium anti-tank, and then PB-2000s for the crew. Because I don't think they have any pilots. They have a single gas for transport, a single PKM static, goddamn, 2 cord statics, and then 2 BMP3s, each loaded with almost triple the AP rounds of the LAV. Jesus. So, yeah, those are meant for war. This is definitely going to be a reliance on those BMPs to cover Op 4. Otherwise, we'll start with Op 4 over here. Haran is going to be commanding Eric leading Alpha with Major Khan, Korvac, Mike, Ash, and Tackleberry. NASA leading Delta with Kremet, Defoy, Lolo, Cheeseburger, Lieutenant Dan, Pogo _ Lolo. I already said Lolo, Rizbo, and Zixme, excuse me. Banks, Kiri, and Kabubi taking Mike. So Banks is going to be the gunner, Kiri is going to be one assistant, and then Kabubi is just the lead, so I don't think he has any additional AT. So that's going to be 3 or 4 AT rockets and potentially 1 HE rocket, and then the crews are going to be Q-Boy, Depso, and Factor the House for 1 BMP, and then Vanderhuge, Kaka, and Von Khan for the second BMP-3. Otherwise, for Blue 4, command is going to be Emil, with Orthy Oliver as the medic and Marstek as the 2IC. Riley going to be leading Alpha with Gates, Liv, France, Fancy, Buckner, Bay, and Michaelis. Cullis leading, it's not Cullis, it's Nemesis leading Delta because he's got the slash in his name with Cullis, Whiplash, Nekomata, Wayne, and Falcon. Snatch Bear leading Mike with Bursty being the AT gunner, and then he's got both assistants, Ryan Chance and Sancho, so they got 6 AT rockets and 1 HE. And then Pogrim and Skipu taking the LAV-25. The 1134 tow is going to be Fonza T, and then Cats and Grav going to be together for the helicopter.
I'll take it the helicopter must have a camera in it then.
Yeah, it is a scouting vehicle, so that can be the eyes for the tow Humvee. Not tow Humvee,
Yeah,
the tow striker.
I think that's literally it. I think. I wonder if it has its laser des on. If the tows are laser designatable. So you could just fire the tow in the sky and then helicopter does the rest.
Looking from above on the AO, there's no reason to cross the river because it's all heavily forested, and I mean, you're just kind of going to get screwed if you try to do that. You got... Oh, yeah, you got a little bit of a river choke point that I bet Op4 is going to potentially utilize. Probably put something like on the edge of the river at 0.174 at 079-100. Just kind of watch this open area here. We can also see Op4 potentially pushing up to just lock these river down. The river crossings down and then slowly push forces back. And then they got a nice edge of the tree line to also work with here. I could see Op4 actually doing a lot of denial of grounds, because that's going to force Blue 4 to either try to go all the way around, which they could do, but then that's going to require them to do some sort of really open dismount. But
I mean, they just have to kind of remember that, I think denial is the best way to win this. Just make it so that the vehicles have to
Ian,
do
I'd prefer not
to really be effective, and then once they do that stupid shit, you can then just kill them. I think the biggest thing is, I think a lot of FNF players or PvP players in general get too scared of a helicopter, but then the helicopter is basically just, it's a scouting vehicle. So as long as you keep your vehicles on a safe covered area and not running out in the open where the helicopter can just track them perfectly.
I mean,
but also, I mean, Marlon, if you're here, do they have laser des? Like, can they use the laser in a helicopter to just fire one of the tows in the air?
No, the tow is fly-by-wire. It's not a laser lock-on. Yeah. I do see some interesting spots to the northwest where a Blue 4 vehicle could get like some nice overwatch, but at the same time, we just have a lot of trees in the way and whatnot. I'm going to be really curious to see how Blue 4 assaults this AO and Op 4 defends it. I think the best plan for Blue 4, excuse me, would be drive all the way to the western edge and then dismount in the trees somewhere around 066107 and then try to follow this tree line in. But I'm going to be honest, this tree line is actually really hard to see because the map is made a different way. You can see the individual trees instead of like the area. And that's like it for everywhere. So Blue 4 might not even realize there's this thick forest to work with to then get like, right up to the AO. You do have some danger crossings, but at that point, at least you then have all this open area to your northwest to then use vehicles to cover your entrance in, specifically with the Crow and with the 1134's tow launcher. And then you have the helicopter to scout, so.
One of the obvious things for Red 4 is just to cover, like, to lock down this western area, because it's so open, obviously, unless you move to where you said where they would dismount in the tree line. And then from there, the rest of it just kind of has to be wave defense, because I don't think Blue 4 will move out into this entire open, like, western, like, northwestern part, unless they're trying to hug the map border and then come in from the northeast, or, like, just straight up attack from the north, from where the Republic of Chinara's mark is, or stuff like that. I think we'll see them
opt for maybe more of a like a normal city attack. Like they will stage in the city and move up the roads, move up the water with what they can.
Maybe. Again, it's really going to defend what Blue 4 decides to do to move out, because a lot of the movement's going to be ruled out. And I think, well, even then, Blue 4 might try something crazy, because they do have a few amphibious vehicles. They could do a river crossing, drive all the way up, and then try to, like, cross again. Because we've seen crazier in FNF, don't get me wrong, but...
They could do a helicopter insert, though that would be really hard to keep silent because of how flat the land is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could even attack from the really dense tree line. Because if
but look at all the open field they didn't have to push through. But I see what you're getting at, because they could also go into the little suburban area beside it.
You see the river just off the southern destroy objective. If you stage from there and swim across, you've got all the reeds and stuff. Unless they obviously put something here, which they might. You've got the urban area, which is destroyed, but it's still cover on your left, and you are basically protected all the way up until this point.
Yeah, but at that point, then you have the danger crossing and then all this other shit. Like, so I get it, but again, you're then bottlenecked on the river. We could also see a plan where Blue 4 literally just tries to do something so crazy that Op 4 is not going to defend against it.
Rush down the road.
I would definitely, well, not that. That the road is at least going to be watched, Goober, but...
Are you sure about that?
Yes, 100%.
I truly believe they won't put anyone on the road.
No, it's because Op 4 are also going to be on positions, because there's not a lot of ways Blue 4 could come up. Like, if you think about it reasonably, you've got some really nice positions I've already called out where Op 4 can just put a few units or even a single vehicle and watch so much of the ingress route. And then they could, you know, spare a small team to just watch the damn river, and as soon as they detect where Blue 4 is coming in from, then they can consolidate. But this one's going to be...
I just don't trust the players anymore, man.
I agree, but that's why I'm calling it for this round. If this is literally going to be whoever just does the ballsier plan. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It happens in FNF sometimes, but... Like, you know, some rounds we can outright say, like, I know this side is going to win if they do XYZ. And then if they're in the process of doing XYZ, I already called GG. And then 9 out of 10 times I'm right. But this one, there are just so many variables for both sides and where they position their units, where even though there's a limited amount of choices, Blue 4 has the ingress on paper, they could still do something crazy. And it might get past Op 4. Also because we have a smaller player count than something like OFCRA, so...
This would be a perfect OFCRA map, to be fair. Like, I think if you extended it a little bit, maybe out to the west or southwest with Suravi, or even to the north. I mean, this would be really good with significantly higher numbers. But they are actually going to do... To be fair, if it was finished, it would be a great map. That is true. They are going to do some sort of air install. So it's actually Delta Force with cats. They're going to be placed somewhere. They may
maybe a scouting LZ like next to a tall building to try to watch the ingress route and to see if Op 4 is going to rush down anything. Beyond that, there are no good landing zones around the AO, and if they try, either they're going to get shot down by a BMP or they're going to catch a blind spot and get right in. Or they're going to do something weird like deploy in the forest and like the way back southeast and then rely on them to swim across on the northern side, sneak all the way down the riverbed, and then ingress from there or something. Like, this is a brand new map to me.
He's going high.
And
so I think what Marlon meant by that is this map was actually never finished. And I can
Or it's being worked on because this is a new one. I've never seen this map before, so I think it's still in dev.
Is this in dev or abandoned? Now we wait. Where's this prison you were talking about, by the way? I want to see.
Bottom left of the map.
Oh, there. Oh, that's cool. Not 100% sure. Could be either way. It is relatively new, so probably in dev.
It's probably in dev then, because usually the author
Ooh,
takes a
okay.
year working on something before they burn out of their own map project. But again, depends on the author. Some follow through, some don't. But even
Map
then, like
projects
this,
must be
this
the-
would still be a really cool suburban map to play based off of what's already here.
The only map I ever consider in dev is Global Ops because they're the GOAT. I don't know what Global
They
Ops
do have a pretty good set of terrains.
Oh, is Global Ops GOS? No, is it?
No, Global Ops is Farabad. It is
Oh, yeah. The
I
GOS maps
not
are pretty good that you've been using lately.
GOS. So GOS is like OG.
Hmm.
So GOS and whatnot. But
Okay, so looking at Redford, they're sending a large contingent north. They sent a small contingent to the west. Helicopter is coming around the far west side and will be caught out by, I think this is Mike Team, yeah. So Mike Team are going to spot this helicopter.
Does Op4 not know where Blue 4 spawns? That's the only way this makes sense.
I don't think they do. But I think you have a pretty decent idea that it's at least to the south.
Ask Malin.
Marlon.
With how FNF's been recently, I don't think you can predict either a northern or a southern spawn. I would say south is more likely, but you wouldn't want to hedge your bets against it.
The best thing, I'll just put lol, I can't remember. Incredible.
That's fair.
Okay, so yeah, the helicopter's going all the way down to the north. It managed to move past the Mike Team, but then you've got this entire BMP team and the infantry screen moving out, and I mean, this is not going to end well for this Delta team. They're going to fly right into them.
I refuse to believe they're actually going to land in like a super open area. Oh wow, like I said, they're either going to get shot down by the BMPs or they're going to sneak right in.
They've surely got. Yeah,
there really is no either way.
Have they not spotted?
No, one of the BMPs is tracking.
Yeah.
As the little bird's trying to come in for a landing.
No, it's not. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's actually. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
The gunner is. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Was no one looking out the sides to see the fucking BMP?
Nope, no one was. Oh my god. Oh, that is.
Oh, there goes Scandi Recon and Falcon. And Falcon rage quits.
Immediate.
How the fuck was no one noticing the giant grouping of 2 vehicles and infantry on the right side when they were coming in and yelling, "Hey, wave off, wave off, wave off"?
Even the machine gun, just the tap 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 tap. Like I would.
Did no one notice?
Oh, oh no! Look what they're doing. Yeah, they're map border rushing. They're map border rushing. They're going to push all the way up.
Oh, yeah, I figured they'd do something like that because, again, the dismount point I called, unless they're going to bypass and then try to dismount on, like, the northern side. And they were using the...
right next to them.
Yeah, the AT, but the AT, they're not going to have eyes from this angle.
Yeah, but they'll have ears. And they're going to cut... No, they're going to cut right across. So if they're
no, they're not from this range, they're going to get ears.
Maybe not then. To be fair, if I'm the AT team, I'm fucking watching that direction. I mean, hopefully Carrie will have the idea to maybe look out, but then again, this isn't actually that bad for the AT team, because if they do push all the way around and they do get into a fight, then the AT team comes up right behind them. That was the most insane thing.
Nope, LAV spotted them and started suppressing.
Oh.
I was waiting to either hear AT fire or the LAV would somehow... I think it spotted Kiri coming up, based off of where the gunshots are going.
I wonder if the models on this building are a little funky from range. Or Kerry was just making himself a really big target for Banks.
Hey, you never know. Oh, they might have also spotted the gas and they're suppressing it at the moment.
Look at Banks. Banks sees the toe. RPG.
Just short.
Oh. Yeah, but now they know. BMPs will know, and these guys are in a kill field. Look at
if that hit, that would have hit the front. That should have been a kill. But no, I think it was just short based off the angle. But
look at Red 4 Golf 2.
It's a 600-meter shot.
They're gonna probably poke their nose out. So Marlon, when you made this mission, did you have in your eyes that an entire team and a helicopter would go land out in an open field and get destroyed by a BMP team?
Falcon literally was saying fly, 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 but instead the pilot went to land. Why would you waste a tow on the gas? Oh, you.
Because they've been given toes, Liru, and they never get. Oh, they.
They only have 2.
Yeah, I know, but they've been given toes, and F players don't know.
I just mag dump it with the crow on the 50. It has a shit ton of ammo. You have 10 toes. This one only has 2. Oh man, I'm trying to see if they're gonna do a far dismount. They're even smoking, but
I don't think they really
then we've
even know what
got-
they're doing anymore.
we got blue for Mike all the way over here. Like what?
Yeah, I don't think they know what they're doing anymore. Why is the toe team rushing the?
This round is Fubard.
Yeah. Do you remember how you said if one team does the more, say, egregious plan? Well, I think they tried it, and I think they failed it. So the BMPs are actually hiding in divots. Oh, that BMP left the divot. The BMP's looking the wrong way, though.
Just trying to see if there's going to be any more AT firing from that team, but I think Blue 4 is just driving too much. Plus, we're at around a kilometer there, but the render range is 1,500 km.
Golf 2's returning to the divot. Hopefully Delta will be their spotting team, and you've got the other BMP up here. They could... BMP's got the right idea, is just to peek up whenever they have a shot. See, Dream, the BMP is an actual parking spot? That is not a parking spot, actually. It is parked next to...
No, actually, no. It's hiding because they just got a report that there are toes firing in the zone, but...
No, this is what you don't get. ActionNet is very upset whenever someone parks in a place that isn't a registered parking spot.
Wait, what does that have to do? Okay, never mind. I think Delta is going to be spotting for the BMP2, and once they see contact, then the BMP2 will come out.
BMP2 is going to fucking ride. BMP3
I was scouting this hilltop earlier. I had a feeling Blue 4 might bring their vehicles around to the spot.
BMP3 is going to rise out of the ashes.
134 just spotted Delta. It might have seen the other BMP.
Wait, yeah, it is. They hit. They hit. But
there's damage. No, it might still cook.
No. It would have the little... I think Gunner might be down? Oh.
Told you.
Holy shit. It was such a delayed cook.
Yeah, so it depends. There's different cook times depending on what gets hit, but that one was...
Hey, turn your gun left, please. Please, just turn your gun left. What are you doing?
What's going on, guys? You see anything? Where's the shooting going, you know?
I believe we're gonna win just based off like pure horrific stupidity.
Well, the LAV also doesn't see the BMP, so what? Why is the gunner? I bet the gunner's AFK.
No, he's not. He's moving. You can see him.
Von Kahn is turning it so slowly. Why? Don't shoot them, please. You know what? Actually, shoot them. Make my day.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, I want to see the clip.
Oh, why is Op 4 running? I wonder what that's for.
Oh my God. I'm gonna end my life.
Oh, hey, look, the LAV's now engaging. Whoa!
I hate it here, man. I hate it here.
Yes, only the driver's alive now. That might cook off, but.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
I actually hate it here.
It cooks off.
That was the stupidest. Okay, I need to be perfectly honest. Do you know how actually mad that makes me?
Oh, I imagine very fucking mad.
That makes me so mad that they didn't think that if you want to. Okay, if you're in a vehicle.
We see infantry running away from something. Maybe we should look at what's running from them.
If you look forward, if you look in a direction with a BMP or a tank or anything, and you see first off your infantry running from a location, don't look at the infantry. And if you don't see anything obvious in that location, scan.
Oh, I got the LAV just scanning this area here, but all the Op 4 in the low ground.
Because what will end up happening is you will become centered on one target, and you will never move your mouse. And you know what? ActionNet's right. None of this would have happened if the BMP parked in a registered parking spot.
You almost just had the striker ram into the LAV.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
They were literally within a meter.
By the way, look at Command HQ. Look at all three of them.
Oh god, don't tell me they're actually going to bully. Lolo has AT.
They're killing everyone. They're killing everyone in this divot. Look at Lolo. Lolo's trying to get...
Zixme also has AT.
Lolo's looking the wrong way. It's a disease.
And yes, you actually do have Blue 4 Command driving right next to the sector. Yeah. Mike tried to push in. They're fighting a bulk of the Blue 4 infantry.
Kill here. He missed.
It's okay, he has a second round.
He won't have a second round for long because he'll have... Yep.
It's okay, Dan was using his body as a meat shield. Zixme gets one hit. Lolo gets the second because Dan pulled a meat shield. Oh my god.
To save his life.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
What is this round?
I'm so done.
What is this fucking round?
I'm so fucking done. I'm so
I've
weak.
never seen someone meat shield and actually be effective, but it actually gave Lolo time to get the second hit. And Zixme got knocked out.
Who wins
Oh
this?
my
No
God.
one deserves to win this, actually. You know what? No one deserves to win this. I hope they both lose. Marlon, nuke the server, please. Pogrom is on fire.
Zixme wakes up. Still will have a 1 AT round, though.
Oh, the tow vehicles found them.
All right, Zixme, he goes low because he doesn't have an angle, and that vehicle's just murdering people.
There goes NASA.
NASA puts his head up and immediately gets hit.
Oh, look at Pogrom. Oh, he's still on fire. Pogrom's just trying to go for kills, though. And there goes Pogrom. Guys, rolling while it does. Aye, Captain. Thank you, Mom.
I mean, smoke grenade around you, not just directly on top of you, otherwise you'll start getting suppressed, and then just... I mean... It's your fault for being in this open hell in the first place. Like, that's what really concerns me the most. It's like, why are we here? Did y'all literally shoot that helicopter down and go, ooh, a piece of candy, and start looting it and then get...
They did. Did you not see the BMP run directly up to the corpse of it, while the other BMP actually did the smart thing before doing the fucking stupid thing? I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. Put me back in surgery. Put me back under. I want to go back.
Well, NASA was trying to scout with the binoculars to range for Zixme, but unfortunately he got head tapped immediately. So.
Oh, NASA is back up healing. I know why the vehicles don't want to move around, but they have to press this advantage. Like both of the vehicles have to press this advantage.
Unironically, Blue 4 could still win. That's the funny thing about this.
Like, it was Red 4 winning, then it was Blue 4 winning, and now it's Red 4 winning, or now it's different. I don't really know what the difference is anymore. I don't know what the in-between is. I've seen too much of this to want to exist in this world. What the fuck has happened this round? It was about parking, guys. Park in the right spots. Otherwise you'll get a ticket, and that ticket will end up being a fucking LAV 25 shell dropped into your skull.
Fury trying to pick off Fancy all the way out here. Just can't seem to line the headshot up. Alright, he gets it.
All of this could have been...
Wait, why is Orthy just driving back here with smoke?
He's been doing this with, like, he's driving past the mic team. This is the mic team he's driving past. But I don't... Banks is the man with the RPG and just didn't decide to shoot him.
Jeez.
Like, you say this, Orphy has made a smoke screen for the rest of the people guys to move into the tree line. Orphy's done his job spectacularly.
I just heard a Moz round go off into a random building, question mark? Okay.
Oh no. Oh god. NASA's time is over.
He's being charged by the vehicle. And he's dead.
NASA charged back.
Did he sprint towards it?
Yeah, he sprinted towards it. It's like his final mission.
Well, he heroically sacrificed himself so everyone get away. I'm going to be honest. This round, I have no problem with this round. I have a problem with how the players played this round.
Yeah, no.
Like I said earlier, this is either going to be really cool to see where the players go, or both sides are just going to start doing stupid shit. And it's going to be a game of who can do the least stupid shit.
Marlon, so when you made this, what was your vision? What was your vision for this round?
It wasn't this.
It was.
That's for damn sure.
Was there a vision?
There's still going to be a fight for the sector, but it looks like at least a chunk of Blue 4 is going to go for the destroy objectives, and we've got some remnants of Op 4 that can hold the destroy objective, but...
They just shot a fucking RPG at Hana. That was... Jesus.
Well, Harana's still alive, though, so, you know. Then again, they might have been trying to long-range AT snipe the cache. They might have had eyes on it, so it's hard to say. No, they're shooting at Harana. Harana returns with a GL, but it's short. Actually, it would have been on target, but some of the Blue 4 guys moved.
All Fiolva is still driving around, making a smoke screen.
Hey, man, if it ain't broke.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this...
I think he's just trying to give smoke screen so Blue 4 doesn't keep taking fire from the remnants of Op 4 MAC team. That's what I think his logic is.
Oh, yeah, and it's worked. It's worked really well. Hana's firing a GL out. Misses Bursty's building. Another GL goes
GL goes right in, but Harana resists.
Hit that,
well, you can't resist the 84mm Maz rocket. But I think Harana got the shooter, actually. That or the backblast did.
You know what?
Harana's credited with the kill, so yeah, it was a trade by bullet and missile. Well, rocket, technically. It's still giving Harana a market, but Harana's dead. All right, so. Chat, what do you think about this round?
What can we take, Dream? We can take something from this round. Hana getting a nice trade off a guy firing an RPG at his face. And they found the cache. Mac dumping the cache, and cache has been
Yeah, there we go. So we got one more cache in play, and then the sector itself. Op 4, I mean, Op 4 have a lot of forces all around, so they might be able to catch, you know, some of the Blue 4 maneuvering, but...
Marlon, are we just accepting that this southern cache is gone? Like, is that just a thing that we accepted?
Yeah, we accepted it, like, literally when the round started because it bugged. The court might actually pick off a few Blue 4 here if it looks.
That's a huge ask, Liru, as we've seen today.
Hey, I can... Wait. Come on.
They shot the toe. It lived, though. They missed. That was their last rocket. Unless it goes for a nice, cheeky cook-off. But it doesn't seem like they're... Oh. Let's focus.
Oh, he got off of the court. Does he not even have the defilade for the gun, or the gun... Why do you throw a shot? What's the... Is it deviation? What's the name for lowering the barrel of a weapon?
Depression.
Depression,
it's
that's
what
it.
I have right now.
It's just what we got at the end of this round.
Depression. Look at Major Bomb. Doesn't even have his gun out. Just sitting there while he gets flanked on the side. And there's the other cache.
That went by quick. Oh, because Arthi literally ran in there. Wow, so we got out of the 1-1-3. Hold on. Here, look at how far Blue 4 split out and where Op 4's counterattacking. We might actually see Op 4 win this one, which...
So where's the last vehicle?
Well, you see, if you look to the southeast, you'll find a burning 1-1-3.
Wait, wasn't there... No, you had the lav that went down early. Then the tow, and then there was something
Wait,
else.
but Zixmi's on fire with it, too. That would... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why? What did we do to deserve this? I must have done something pretty bad in my last life.
You know...
Orphe and Sancho hugging and kissing. Oh,
I just watched that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, hugging and kissing and dying. Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we've got Gates with Mike, literally a wall away.
And you know what? If I could choose one team who was, I guess, more deserving of the win, it was no one.
Neither.
Everyone deserves to lose.
Yes.
But unfortunately, a winner must be picked, and that winner is going to be Red 4. Yes, ActionNet, I agree. Unsubscribe from anything Arma 3 after this. This is the pinnacle of PvP.
Thank you for the OO, Jurassist. That's exactly what we needed.
I just wrote, love the AO, but I wish both sides lost from that performance, though. Blue 4 has 4 left. Maybe Emil can solo with a stolen PKP. GL goes out into the smoke. We see Tackleberry firing at one guy. That's at Ryan. Additional fire comes in from Korvac, and Ryan is knocked out. We're seeing some double tap shots too. More GLs coming in.
So yeah, I hope yeah, each player has their CPU set on fire individually in front of them as Emil starts coming up the rear. SL Jukebox can't even remedy. No, SL Jukebox cannot save this.
Yeah,
oh, I managed to turn one of my viewers into a jukebox.
I don't even want... Ryan woke back up by that. Interesting. This round, I was very energetic round 1. Round 2, I was very energetic in the beginning, and now my brain just hurts, okay?
I wanna
I'm clearly distracted as I have a slight aneurysm here, like...
Yeah, a slight. I'm having a big one.
Yeah.
Emil's gonna one-tap tackle. No. Emil's gonna fucking
Tackle
miss.
just flies. Okay,
Oh,
Eric's coming up, though. Emil literally does a little twirl there. Vaults in. I don't know. I don't know. He just sends that man to the Shadow Realm.
No, Emil!
wait, I'm interested. I give up.
Fucking sick of this.
Korvac gets blown up by a grenade from Gates and is going to get double tapped by 1-2. Oh my god. Blue 4 trying to come back from the brink, but it's like 4 versus what, 8?
Falcon,
3 versus 9.
Sorry, it's Falcon Sparrow. You've missed the worst fucking round ever.
You know, you're right, chat. We have seen dumber rounds, but this one's in the top 10.
Okay, yeah, we've seen dumber rounds for damn sure, but I don't think
recently this is the top.
Yeah,
but like in all of FNF's coverage, this is in top 10.
Yeah, I think they were given everything today, and they used none of it.
ActionNet saying they're unfollowing anything FNF. I agree. Unfollow Dream, follow me instead.
Wait, no, don't do that. Hey, that's my jukebox. Don't take my jukebox.
Nope. ActionNet, can you play Gorilla's music? That'd be great.
No, I forced her to go into a Discord with me.
Oh, Ryan gets taken out by default.
I forced her to go into a Discord with me, and then she plays things through her. I don't know how she does it.
Ooh, T gets a nice kill on. I think that was Tackle. T now trying to come in, but there's a lot of barricades, and Major Con gets him. All right, it's up to Gates. Gates is on 2 kills with a marksman rifle. Can Gates channel his inner Adriano and win the match? Yadda. I am excited, though. There is a new album coming for the Gorillas. But...
Dream. Don't do that.
Yeah, Major Con gets a double tap. I think T woke back up for a second, but just got taken out. So
this was not my fault. Marlon, do you care to comment on this round? You've been awfully quiet. Blame blind dream. Okay, you didn't have to put the blind part in.
Send in Goat Team 6.
We didn't have to make fun of the disability guys. Stop calling me a pirate. Blame small dream. Okay, all right. I left to go prep food earlier and came back to this shit. Yeah, you should probably go back.
Yeah.
Just prep more food.
Dreadnought, thanks for giving us up to Falcon. Hope you will keep enjoying the operations. Hope you got a nice kick out of this scenario. We'll be back in a little under an hour for another op.
Don't know why you're trying so
hard to
I'm going to
take a little break after this one.
Going to crawl into my oven after that one. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got some pretty good, you are a pirate.
What
Thanks,
armored
guys.
call sign gave you the most trouble? In what specifically, Delta? So nice Gears of War badge.
Okay. All right.
In
I'm
what
just gonna ignore
specifically,
Marlon.
Delta? Oh, I gotta give it to Gates. He's sneaking in, but I think Zixme just spotted him, and he's about to get headshotted. In general, but in Warhammer 40k, probably
I'll start
any
working on the
Lehman
SL Pirate
Russ.
theme song. You don't need to do that.
Those are usually the bane of my existence because they're unkillable. Anyway, Zixme gets the last kill. Yeah, GG. We'll be back in an hour because my brain hurt. My brain hurt. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back in an hour. Cheers, and everyone needs to go rest their head and check themselves for cancer after that one.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
yeah, pretty much.
Have a good one, guys and girls.